Welcome back! In this video and in the next one, we'll add icons to our existing design. When it comes to icons, you have two options, using existing icons and designing your own. The easiest way and the fastest way is often to use existing icons, and I'll show you where to find them and how to integrate them in your designs. But you can't always find exactly what you're looking for, and this is why I'll show you how to design your own icons in the next video. If your sketch file from the previous video is still open, it's great. Otherwise, go to this course folder and open the start file. Alright, the first icon we need is for the refresh button. So go to this course folder and open the icon set by Brett Jones that look like this. Zoom in a little bit and select the refresh icon over here. Press Command C to copy. And let's zoom in on this file too. Right click on top of the refresh button and hit paste to paste it over here. Now let's zoom in again and make sure we center the icon like this. Now let's have a closer look at the icon. This icon is made of several shapes. If you click on the little arrow on the left of the icon in the layer list, you can see the subpath of the shape. These are all the shapes the icon is made of. So we have triangle, we have a circle, we have another one. And as you can see, what's great about this is that Sketch lets you modify all the subpaths of the icons very easily. We'll see exactly how this works in the next video, so don't worry if it seems a bit confusing right now. The first thing we need to do with this icon is resize it. When we're resizing an icon, we're resizing all the subpaths at the same time. And most of the time, everything goes perfectly fine, but sometimes the subpaths can behave in a strange way. So in order to be sure to keep the aspect of the icon, we'll select it, go to Edit, Path, and Flatten. Like this. Now we're going to give it the proper size, a width of 15 and a height of 18. Make sure it is still aligned, well centered on the button. Okay, let's get rid of all these effects over here. We don't need them. So uncheck the checkboxes and drag these fields out of the panel. We don't need the reflection either, and we'll only need one fill, so we can get rid of it too. Okay, let's take care of the color. So this gradient is made of 3 color stops. We won't need the one in the middle, so just select one and delete it like this. And we'll change the gradient. The first color will have E5, ECF1. And for the second color, make sure the opacity is set to 100%. The next one we'll put 97AEC1. Same thing, make sure the opacity is set to 100%, like this. This looks a bit flat, so we'll add shadow to this shape. One in the white field will be a bit blurred, so only one. And we'll select a black with the opacity of 50%. Okay. We'll also use a glow using the inner shadow tool. Remember, a shadow or an inner shadow doesn't need to be black. You can use white or semi-transparent white to add a glow effect. So Y1, blur 0, and white opacity set to 50%. Let's have a closer look. Okay. Adding a black shadow at the bottom and a white inner shadow at the top makes an object come out of the screen. Let's see what it looks like without these effects. See? Doing the contrary like we did with the button, where we have a black inner shadow and a white shadow, gives a recessed aspect to the object. Okay, I think we're good with the refresh icon. Let's zoom out to see what it looks like. Okay. Now, let's say we find another icon that looks better than the first one we used. So, open the iOS 6 UI template by Marcelo Marfield in this course folder. It looks like this. And let's say we prefer this refresh icon. We'll select it. We'll copy it. And we'll paste it just next to the first one. Now, we don't want to do the same work we did earlier again, so what we need to do is right-click on this icon, select copy style, right-click on this one, and select paste style. Just like this. Let's resize it. We'll give it a width of 15, make sure this lock is locked. Okay. We'll delete the first one, and we'll put this one where it belongs. It's as simple as that. Before we move on to creating our own icons, I just want to show you this website. Sketchmind.co. All these are sketch files that you can download for free and reuse in your designs. It's great if you want to learn and see how people are using Sketch and are making the design. It's also great if you're looking, for instance, for icons. You might be able to find interesting icons or iOS UIs, or if you want to if you need a specific button or a specific interface. This website is full of great files and is often updated with new files from the designers of the Sketch community. Now let's just imagine we couldn't find any suitable icons in any Sketch file. There are many websites where you can find icons, but there's one I particularly like, and this is thenonproject.com. There's a lot of icons on this website, so don't hesitate to check it, especially if you need unusual icons such as, I don't know, let's look for a guitar icon. See, we have plenty. Let's look for refresh. Okay. To download them, you need to sign up, but you don't necessarily need to buy them. You can download them for free. All you need to do is to make sure that you attribute the design of the icons somewhere in the app. So in the credits or something like this. What you download is an SVG file. I'll show you. So unzip the file you've just downloaded, and if you open it, you can right click on it and open with Sketch, just like this, because luckily Sketch can handle SVG files very well. So all we need to do from now is to copy this shape and paste it in our design, like that. But that was just to show you, we don't need that one, so I'll get rid of it. And to end this lesson, we'll just put our icon in the top bar and and regroup the icon and the refresh button. We'll call it refresh button. In the next video, we'll create the icons for the tabs at the bottom of the screen. See you soon.